Have you ever wondered what the solar maximum will do to Earth in 2025? This question isn't about science fiction, but a real scientific event. The solar maximum is a part of the Sun's 11-year solar cycle, where its activity reaches a peak, firing off more flares and releasing more energy than usual. It's like the Sun's version of a season, only this one has the potential to affect us here on Earth in ways that are both fascinating and a bit daunting. From our planet's atmospheric changes to potential disruptions in technology, the solar maximum's influence can reach far and wide. And as we approach the next peak in 2025, it's time to delve into what this might mean for our world. So whether you're a seasoned space watcher or just curious about the cosmos, buckle up for a journey into the heart of the Sun's rhythm. But before we delve into the future, let's understand what this solar maximum actually is. So, what is this solar maximum we're talking about? Good question. Let's dive into it. Imagine our Sun as a colossal dynamo, churning and bubbling with unimaginable energy. This dynamo runs in cycles, approximately 11 years long, and these cycles are marked by periods of increased and decreased solar activity. At the peak of this cycle, we have what's called the solar maximum. This is a time when the Sun's magnetic field lines become the most twisted and tangled, causing an uptick in solar activity. This manifests as an increase in the number of sunspots, dark, cooler areas on the Sun's surface where intense magnetic activity occurs. But it doesn't stop at sunspots. This heightened activity also results in more solar flares, which are sudden, rapid, and intense variations in brightness. These flares are the Sun's way of releasing extra energy and, in the process, they eject bursts of electromagnetic radiation and charged particles into space. Now you might be thinking, well, that's all happening way out there in space. What does it have to do with us here on Earth? Quite a bit, actually. Our planet is within the reach of the Sun's magnetic field, and so, when the Sun sneezes, Earth catches a cold. When these solar flares and charged particles reach Earth, they can cause geomagnetic storms. These storms can have effects on our planet, including beautiful displays of the northern and southern lights, but they can also disrupt our technology. Communication systems, satellites, and power grids are particularly vulnerable. That's because these charged particles can induce currents in our electrical systems, causing them to overload and potentially fail. It's a bit like the Sun throwing a cosmic tantrum, and our technology is caught in the crossfire. But remember, this is a natural process, and it's been happening for billions of years. Now that we understand what the solar maximum is, let's examine what it might mean for Earth in 2025. How will this peak in solar activity affect us here on Earth in 2025? You may be wondering. Well, let's dive into that. The solar maximum is a period of intense solar activity, and this can have a variety of impacts on our planet. One of these impacts is the potential disruption to our power grids. This is because the increased solar activity can cause geomagnetic storms, which can in turn induce currents in our power lines. This can overload the power grids, leading to blackouts in some areas. Now, imagine a day without electricity. It's not just about missing your favorite TV show. It's about hospitals losing power, traffic lights going out, and our whole digital infrastructure grinding to a halt. It's a sobering thought, isn't it? Another potential impact is on our satellite communications. Satellites are crucial for everything from GPS navigation to weather forecasting. During the solar maximum, the increased radiation can interfere with the signals sent by these satellites, leading to disruptions in these services. But it's not all bad news. The solar maximum also leads to increased auroral activity. That's right, those breathtaking displays of light in the night sky, the auroras, become more frequent and can be seen from lower latitudes than usual. So, you might just get a chance to witness this spectacular natural phenomenon in your backyard. And here's the silver lining. While these impacts can be disruptive, they're not inevitable. Scientists and engineers are hard at work devising strategies to protect our power grids and satellites. These range from designing radiation-hardened satellites to developing early warning systems for geomagnetic storms. So yes, the solar maximum can be a challenge. It can disrupt our daily lives in ways we don't often think about. but it's also a reminder of our planet's connection to the cosmos, of the powerful forces at work beyond our own world. As we've seen, the solar maximum can have a significant impact on our planet, but it's not all doom and gloom. We are learning, adapting, and finding ways to live with our ever-changing sun. The solar maximum isn't just about potential disruptions. It also brings some positives. Let's ponder on this for a moment. The solar maximum, with all its fiery fury, is a boon for scientific research. It provides a unique opportunity for scientists to study solar activity in greater detail, helping us gain a better understanding of our nearest star and its cycles. This knowledge, in turn, can help us better predict solar events and their potential impacts on Earth, thereby improving our preparedness for any solar storms that might come our way. Moreover, the solar maximum presents an awe-inspiring spectacle for stargazers. With the sun's activity at its peak, we can expect to witness more frequent and vibrant auroral displays. These natural light shows, more commonly known as the northern and southern lights, will be a sight to behold. Imagine the sky painted with brilliant hues of green, red, and purple, a celestial canvas that changes and moves with an ethereal grace. Not only does this make for an unforgettable sight, but it also serves as a vivid reminder of the dynamic and powerful nature of our sun. Of course, the increased solar activity also means there's a higher chance of geomagnetic storms, which can disrupt our modern technologies. However, by understanding the sun's cycles and predicting these storms, we can take steps to mitigate their effects. In conclusion, the solar maximum is not just a celestial event that brings potential challenges. It's also a period of intense scientific discovery and breathtaking natural spectacles. It's a reminder of the sun's immense power and our planet's intricate relationship with it. The solar maximum in 2025 is a fascinating event that will bring both challenges and opportunities. By understanding its effects, we can ensure we're ready to face whatever the sun throws our way. So, let's keep our eyes on the sky and our minds open to the lessons it has to offer.